3, 2, 1.
Trying to find out it goes to Twitch.
It says it's set to YouTube, so. You have little faith?
I always have little faith, though.
I know.
Technically, Dan is my god. That's why I have little faith. Get it? Because he's little, and I have faith in him. Well,
Got ya. I hope our YouTube key hasn't changed. No, it's there.
wait, that
There it should be.
it hasn't ticked over for me just yet.
It has for me, just.
Okay. Are you sure? That's still showing as upcoming.
It's on for me. I can see a picture of my video. This is on my phone. I can see you standing next to me and me looking down at my phone.
Oh, there we go. Was that because? I see.
What is it?
So I set like a schedule, like a scheduled stream.
Oh, damn. I don't know how to join that, dude.
Gotcha.
I don't know how you join that scheduled stream. I've got no idea how that works.
Ah,
At all.
that makes it now. That makes sense now. The people over. That's fine. I'll
Like, no one's ever mentioned it, what that does. It's just streaming to the channel rather than. Do you know what I mean? So.
There we go. We'll do it that way instead.
Yeah, he'll have to tell me how to do that because I still have no clue. I've just googled it. So. Hi there, Ben. You okay? Yeah, sorry, we had a bit of trouble with the scheduled stream. Dan obviously does it from his OBS on his machine. And we have got centralized settings for the Babylon account, but they're not all there. Like, some stuff isn't there. And I have no idea how you actually start the scheduled stream directly on YouTube from OBS. So, yeah, bit of a pain, but never mind, eh? We'll get there, hopefully.
Good times. Hey, Pixel. How's it going? Thanks for popping in. Ooh,
Hey,
it's your
Pixel.
First time back since your holiday, I believe. If it's okay with you, Ben, I'm going to change the title so it actually matches what we usually put, so people know how to know what we do, what we come from, all that kind of stuff. That way they can also search up Outriders and they can find us that way if they want to take part.
Goody goody. Yeah, we can blame Dan. I mean, he's not here, and he doesn't matter anyway. So
It doesn't matter.
of course he's watching this and hates me now, but he knows I'm only joking.
Oh no.
Chris isn't. No, just me.
Honestly, it's like a manager just leaving. I'm not saying he is a manager, you know. Let's be honest here, but you know, it's like a manager going, right, see you next week, and then just not like delegating any of the tasks or advising how you do anything and all that. It just disappears. You know, it's like out that door, never to be seen again. Just expects you to.
So
Yeah.
Chris,
Ben.
Voodoo Matchmaker, because it's not
Yeah.
a burst, and I'm way more used to burst rifles. Am I bursting it as I'm firing it, or?
You can do, because if you hold it too long, then you'll notice the reticle spreads out quite a bit.
The recoil's not. It's not that bad actually after about 7 bullets though.
Or you could just, if you've still got your Airborne Renegade, you can always just use that instead. You
Uh,
can never really go wrong with it.
it's a fair bit less firepower, I think.
Is it?
I think so. I've got terrible stats on all my gear. 82.1k versus. God, I can't remember what it was now. 75k versus 82.
Oh.
That's quite a big difference, isn't it?
I was going to say, I'm using an 82k assault rifle at the moment. I can't get a better one at the moment. It's really hard.
Yeah.
Well then, I'll tell you what, since this is your first game back in like, what, how many months?
Probably quite a while to be fair.
In that case, let's do a trial run. We'll show people how it's done. Do you remember how to do a chem plant?
I mean, did I ever know how to do a chem plant?
Correct answer.
Is that
1 of 15?
Yeah. I mean, if that's the one with the lift.
It is the one with the lift. So you do remember how to do it.
Yeah, but I never remember the lift. Well, he was calling me at the end.
That's true. Yeah, you always used to get. Right, so Ben. So just a quick run through your build, because obviously you're trying to match roughly what I do. So obviously you blighted round, so that's on as much as possible.
Yep.
Cold snap is your panic button, so obviously that drops and freezes everything nearby, but also that triggers how much damage you like the majority of your damage.
Yep.
And then your fixing wave is just in case you're getting a bit low on health, or you see me go a little bit low on health.
Okay.
But it also gives you and me extra damage. Okay.
Okie doke.
Good times. As always, have fun. Enjoy.
Shit. I've literally just clicked reload.
Click reload. When is it for?
Dude, fuck me. Jesus Christ, dude. I'm dying to run.
There you go, bud. Remember, heal. Heal. Heal button. On the plus side,
I run through
get
fire a
some
lot,
gear.
unfortunately. You should have let me open that.
Oh, did you need it? Sorry. I'm not used to a second tank.
Fuck me. Sorry, I mean flip me.
I see what it's You got this. You got this. I believe you.
My rounds are down, as there will be a lot.
There you go. I'll give you a freeze.
Jesus, my damage is terrible without the rounds.
Yeah, it is. You can get a little bit done with just using Crimson Wave for saving. Go on, Ben. You got this. Try that at least. So to anyone that's in the chat, if they're looking to be able to do a couple of runs with us tonight, just make sure we have to do it a bit manually today because we don't have the systems that Dan normally has. Just remember to type in bang join, as most people like to say nowadays, or exclamation mark join if you're anywhere else in the country. And I'll keep a manual track of the list this time. If you ever wanted to be part of the stream where we can get Ben some better gear, now's the time.
Yeah, I have no gear. I have, what is it, 57 hours in game.
Something like that, yeah.
Chris, you're not very audible for some reason, so I'm gonna have a look at the setup and turn Chris up in a sec.
I can turn the gain up if you prefer. Oh, go on, Ben. Absolutely mowing through those.
Oh, crap.
Oh, is it compared to Ben's gameplay? Yeah.
Keep running out my rounds, unfortunately, because I'm not taking on any little boys.
There you go. Yeah, extra freeze. Go. Go. There we go. Is it just easier if I turn my gain up, or?
No, you can do. Give it a go.
There you go. I'll turn you up like an extra 20%.
I might need to turn the audio in game down as well. Oh no, I've lost. I have lost.
Yeah, last one then.
Wait.
There we go.
What am I looking for? I'm looking to get a high AR burst AR, am I really? Let's sort out the in-game audio. Going to turn it down significantly. Let's have a look. Audio. There we go. Okay. What's the volume like now? Is that any better?
Is that any
Chris?
better?
You sound a bit louder now as well. The game volume's
That's right.
down.
I can put my gain. I've turned it down a touch. There we
Okay,
go.
doke.
Go on, Ben. What'd you get?
Hang on. Just gonna pick everything up first, dude.
Remember, we're looking for a
Damascus.
burst AR.
Damascus offering. My inventory's full apparently.
Oh.
So get rid of some guns. I've just equipped a gun instead of getting rid of it. Thank you. I want the Voodoo Matchmaker. Okie dokie. Let's just get rid of all my blues. Screw all those. Don't care about those.
Righty, Nutter. He's only just turns up. I mean, honestly. Has he actually had anything to do today? Probably not. He's been on holiday.
Okie doke. So, looks like I got, Damascus offering. We're 89.8k. Not the best. I'm not used to playing a full auto gun. I don't think I've ever played a full auto gun in the game.
It depends, because sometimes full autos can be fun. I mean, you still got some decent damage out of that, then.
They weren't too bad. I mean, it was just getting used to the game again, because, you know, you play other first-person shooters and whatever, or third-person shooters and
Of course.
stuff, and it's like, what's the pickup button again? I'll get used to it again.
So, Robbie, are you looking to be able to get in? I mean, we haven't had anyone else join the queue just yet, so happy to do 2. If that's okay.
I'm looking to maybe go back to my burst AR, dude,
Yeah, go
because
burst is definitely better.
I've got a rising tide that's 85.9k. My earthborn, what was that again? That's
Ben, do you have the ability to ban Danwaz from the chat just because he's mentioned dead game?
No. No, I can't be asked to do that.
We don't like that negativity being around.
75k Earthborn Renegade. That's not that.
Is that
high.
level
50?
level 50?
Yeah, it's not very good, is it? I'll keep this gun. I'll try and conserve my ammo. I think I found that the blighted rounds a bit easier to conserve with the 8 burst. Like when you've just hold down fire, it goes a bit quicker for me. But yeah,
I could put user in timeout.
Yeah, so I'm grinding gear as well, guys. You know, coming back to the game after a while. Yeah, I know these guys have held the torch for a long time on their own. Dan's on holiday, having a nice time. You know, thought I'd bring my new bass onto stream. And as a special treat, you get to actually see me play. Make yourself feel better. Like when people watch Jeremy Kyle to feel better about their own lives, sort of thing. Well,
I remember those days.
I know, when it was allowed.
I just realised it's kind of confusing with the...
Is that an O or a 0 on that code, Chris?
That is an O, is it?
O, yeah. Capital O, 1L534JB. I believe.
Just realised it's kind of confusing the thumbnail you put for this one, because it's a thumbnail of Rocket League. I've
literally just clicked on stream.
No, I know.
Set on the.
I just realised.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute.
Do you know what? Even if we do fun mode or something like that, people need to see us play Rocket League and see us in our element of a game that we've played way more than this. Just as like maybe a one-off stream or something.
I mean, element is a strong word to use.
Yeah. I mean, I think you underestimate. I know there's people way better than us at Rocket League that know life it,
well, yeah.
but at the same time, we're still at one of the higher ranks.
I suppose that's true.
The only difference between us and some of the GC, good normal mode GCs, is I think just consistency. They make less mistakes. They do the same things mostly, it's just less mistakes.
Hey Tempest, how's it going?
Hey Tempest,
I'm gonna pop myself a chewing gum. Oh, I deserve this.
Yeah, I'm the person that's truly being carried at the moment on these streams, but hopefully as a 3, we'll see it as a little bit of a challenge. You know, we'll... Hey there.
Well, Kurgorn's given you a suggestion there, Ben. If you do actually fancy using LMG instead to give more blighted rounds.
Well, I used to use that before. Now, the Damascus offering that I've just picked up is 89.8k firepower, which is not too bad. It's got anomaly enhancement and Claymore torrent songs. What do you reckon?
Claymore's quite nice for AoE. Anomaly enhancement, depending on what your anomaly power is, could be nice for boosting up your actual damage of your gun.
Okay, so let's say I put Dark Sacrifice onto Damascus Offering. Do I swap out Claymore or Anomaly Enhancement?
Oh. I mean, Kurgon's suggesting that you put it over Anomaly Enhancement. But you could get a bit of firepower, probably closer to 20k extra, just from putting... just from keeping Anomaly Enhancement.
How about... Yeah, alright. I can only do
which would you prefer, Ben? Do you want more damage from your actual shooting, or do you just want just general damage everywhere? Which would you prefer?
I think the thing I prefer is Anomaly Enhancement, but the thing that will probably give me more numbers on the board is probably Claymore Torrent, because I'll accidentally do damage.
Two people are outvoting me here, so...
Do you know what? Okay, in that case, it's their stream as much as it's our stream. So I'm going to go ahead and replace Anomaly Enhancement then with Dark Sacrifice. You'll see how few mods I've got now, guys. But I do have Dark Sacrifice, luckily.
We're still waiting for him to get Toxic Lead.
Yeah, which I don't need, apparently, anymore. So... So let's go ahead and get that Damascus offering... 89.8k. Let's... I can raise the attributes on it as well. Shall I try raising some of the attributes? Nah, I'll just do the mod for now. Okie doke. So, we're going to get rid of Anomaly Enhancement. Yep.
Okay.
We're going to do it for Dark Sacrifice. Okie doke. There we go, guys. Okay.
Happy?
Yeah, I've taken the stream's advice there. And... crit damage status power.
To be fair, Claymore did get a buff a few weeks back. It's in a much better position than it was. And it stacks with your Borealis Freeze.
Yeah. Okay, I mean... I can't say I remember Colosseum that well, to be honest.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's essentially just keep going forward.
Fair one.
If you're not going forward...
you're going
doing it wrong.
Backwards.
No, you could go left or right.
Okay.
Because there are a couple of side rooms.
Yeah.
But if you're not going forward, you're doing it wrong.
Right, let's see what this Claymore... What's it called? Claymore Torrent.
Claymore Torrent?
Let's see what this does. You're just doing an additional amount of damage every time you shoot, basically.
3 seconds, I think it is.
And is that to the group as well? That's to a group of people, isn't it?
It affects 4 enemies.
Yeah, 4. And what's the range on that? Is it kind of like, do they have to be standing close to them, or it just goes off to 4 people?
Well, it has it's 4 targets from the person that you shoot, but if they're not within a certain radius of the person,
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. They've got to be within a certain radius of each other, right?
Have I got one on me? I don't have one on me. I can't tell you. It's within a certain radius, so yeah, it'll be fairly obvious. It's not like it's going to like cross the map kind of thing.
Okie doke. Do you know what I haven't done though? I haven't actually selected my gun yet, which is ridiculous. But
okay.
There we go. Hopefully I'm not dead.
Time.
Oh, it's doing some good damage, to be fair. Oh.
Well, this is Babylon then. You know, we...
Do you know what? I think
I'm to listen to our community.
I think I'm finding the fact that I've got way more bullets that keep refreshing on this a bit easier, to be honest. Because I was...
Well, yeah, obviously 30% of 100 is 30 rounds. That's how many you get back every single time. It's nice that. Curtis, wondered where you got to. Were you still on the last stream? The one that We got incorrect.
Well, to say I'm keeping my distance is an understatement. Oh,
Did you reload?
I did the noob thing.
You did what?
There's just no game that I play that you don't reload in. And that's going to now make my damage suffer massively for ages. Yeah, I know. If only I hadn't reloaded, I would have been doing so much more damage.
I'm going to create a poll to find out if people think that you're going to...
Reload again?
Yeah.
How...
No, it's in like, are you actually gone by the end of the stream? Are you going to remember not to reload?
Oh, okay, that sounds like a fair one. I was doing okay damage until then.
Oh, Conis, the queue is currently a little bit busted because Dan is not here, and I believe it's all set up on Dan's PC. So therefore, we're kind of having to do it a little bit manually around here, just because, well, that's the only way we can get people in reliably.
Okay.
So don't worry, you're, I believe you're second.
Okay.
Oh, as in like you're next up, but because the queue's very low at the moment, and because we're just waiting for a few more people to be able to take part, we're going to do second one with Mr. Robbie, and then we're going to grab you in for 2. Are you still after the torturers?
Oh, okay, I'm in second mag. No.
Did you reload?
No. I just didn't have another mag. Well, look at it.
Ah.
Takes ages now, doesn't it? Those cooldown for
It does, yeah. It's like 40 seconds most of the time.
Good. Oh, dead.
Hmm?
Just keep turning around to things and they're just instantly dead.
Yeah, if I've got cold snap on, most things just kind of die. Hang on.
Okay. I've got my rounds back.
That's simple. Joe, to go from doing like constant Eye of the Storms to doing this, it's so much more relaxing. Oh, I'm gonna have to open a word pad by the looks of things. We've
Who the hell
got a
are
few
you?
people taking us up, so oh goodness. There we go.
What a bunch of clowns. These creatures. That feral maniac captured them for sport.
Not getting many killing blows, unfortunately.
Oh, nice one, okay. So you're doing CT-15s now, or
Maniac isn't too happy about it.
are you still working your way up?
Go.
Oops.
There you go.
What the? Okay. Okay.
There we go. Well, I think we're up to 20 at the moment in the chat, so thank you very much for stopping over and just feel free to say hi in the chat. Let us know that you're here. We'd love to greet you all
Yeah.
and
Thanks, guys.
well, just have a bit of a chat, really. Let us know what you think. I mean, I'm currently, to give you an insight on videos that are going to be happening this week. We've got a small one coming out tomorrow, which will be if you wouldn't mind checking it out, just drop in a comment on it. Just let us know what kind of content you'd like to see from us in the future, and just let us know, because obviously Outriders isn't going to be, even though it's our bread and butter, even though it's our main thing that our channel's about, we still want to hear from you as to what content is that you really enjoy. What else are you looking forward to in the future? What are you still playing at the moment, just to mix up Outriders? Because we're looking to branch out a little bit and start grabbing a few other extra things.
Cannonball.
So, if you wouldn't mind. Oh, not a cannonball, Ben. You gotta update the list.
I don't have the list. I can't remember what it was at, to be honest. So I'll have to pass it on to Dan. That's one cannonball. Yep.
And then I'm currently working on a video which should be coming out Wednesday. It's going to take a good 30 to 40 minutes to render and probably about an hour and a half to upload at my speeds. But so we're going to start giving you our perspective or our opinions as to, because obviously after last Thursday's dev news and obviously the outrage that pretty much came with Fortress being amended, we wanted to go through and give our thoughts, or I say we, as in Babylon, but I don't know if Dan's got his own separate opinions. I don't know if Ben's got his own separate opinions, so it is kind of just purely mine at the moment. But we wanted to give opinions and fixes as to how to get some of the tier 3 mods that just don't get any use, don't see any play whatsoever, how to get those up to the same standard as what we expect from like Moaning Winds, Fortress, Stark Sacrifice, you name it, basically that. So got a few interesting ideas in there, and there's a couple where I want to know your opinion. So that's a two-parter that you've got to look forward to, because otherwise it probably would have took an hour to go through 43 mods. So we've got that, and there's bound to be some other Rogue Company stuff on there as well. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled. Hunt Showdown. Ooh, interesting. I've always wanted to grab it, but I've just never. I think because it's never come down in price, so I'm not too sure how to take it. I have seen the full measure play it, not on Saturday, but I did see. I think it might have been the week before. It looked interesting. Have you played the Hunt Showdown, Ben?
No, I don't think I've played the Hunt Showdown, actually. I've heard of it, and I've seen it on Steam and everything. But, no, I don't know that much about it, to be honest.
Fair enough. I know the general idea is that, I don't know if it's teams of 2 or teams of 3, or if you can change it now, but the idea is that you have to find clues to be able to find the end boss. It's like one big monster. But you're up against other people as well, so it's like a PvPvE. So you've got other people that are hunting it, so they want to be able to claim the hunt for themselves. So you've got to technically beat them to it, but technically get the killing blow or something like that to be able to claim the loot. That's about as much as I know about it.
Fair one. I mean, sounds alright. Give it a go.
So, yeah. I mean, there's so much we're looking forward to at the moment. Oh, Kempland. Let's do that. Seems you're familiar with it then. Like, obviously Battlefield, but that's been pushed back. We got New World at the end of this month. I think it's next week Diablo 2 comes out. And Ben's basically on our case trying to get us to get it.
Basically, because, you know, I'm a bit older than them by 10 years, and I played Diablo 2 back in the day. And these guys didn't. They've played Diablo 3. They've played Diablo... Yeah, back in the day. I mean, it's, what, a 2001 game, is it? It's really old. I might be making that up, but...
I knew about it from college, but I just never got around to playing it.
Just had a certain atmosphere around it, you know. 2000, sorry, not 2001. June 2000. That's, you know, a very old game. To have it remastered after, you know, 21 years. I can't believe it's 21 years. That's just nuts.
Crazy.
Absolutely nuts. How fast time goes.
Still waiting for the remaster of Unreal Tournament.
Oh, absolutely. Unreal Tournament, just one of the greatest games of all time. For me, it was, anyway.
Okay, because we've only got three... Well, we've only had 3 names so far put into the queue, which is yourself, Robbie, obviously, who we've got at the moment, and Tempest. We're doing a couple of runs this time, because it just seemed a bit pointless doing one and done. So, but I believe you're next, if I remember right. So I'll consult the word pad in a second. Oh, 2.7 mil crits. Take those. So I don't know if... Wow. Are you looking to get Diablo's like, first aid then?
I am, yeah.
Okay. Would you like us to do any kind of content on it?
I mean, I would like to, but
No, I'm just asking. Would you like Babylon as a channel to be able to?
like, I feel like it could be good for a new generation of people that haven't been able to get into Diablo 2 to have a better looking version of it. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what? If I literally reloaded them, which I think I did, I hate my life so much.
What did you do? Can you reload again?
I mean, do you know what? I don't even know anymore. I actually don't even know anymore. I feel like I did, but... Don't die.
Is Diablo 2 coming out as crossplay, or is that just Diablo 4?
I don't know if it's crossplay. That's a good question.
Because I knew it was coming out on consoles, one of the Diablos. I can't remember if it was just Diablo 4 though that's getting it. Okay, I need to get there.
Don't think it was close enough for that then. Oh, is there a way to disable? I'm just going to disable my reload. Okay. That's the way to do it, isn't it? I won't be.
Oh, careful, Ben. You're talking about nerfing Moaning Winds there by disabling your.
I press it automatically. I don't even think when I'm doing it.
For squads for Battlefield, yes, 100%. That's the plan. It's going to be. Going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm genuinely gutted when they announced it's been pushed back. Like, I don't think I've ever been really gutted for a Battlefield game before. I mean, well, I was kind of gutted for Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5 for the fact it was old world again and all this kind of stuff, but because I get it, you know, I like old world stuff, but I just feel like my Battlefield should be modern, maybe? I don't know, maybe it's just me. Like, I had so much fun with Battlefield 3 and 4. and I just didn't feel like I had the same kind of fun as that with Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5. Like, the games look stunning. There's no getting around that. They genuinely do look stunning. Every single time. They never disappoint in that area. But, I don't know, I just didn't really get on with the gameplay of them both.
What the? Sorry.
Damn it.
Thanks very much for popping in. Yeah, it's all good over this side. How about yourself? To the elevator. Date, right, so because Dan's not here, I have to manually do this, so I'll add you to the list. Oh. Taking your message out, aren't I? Don't do the hokey cokey on me, Dako. You in or you're out? I will also allow you to shake it all down. No, you haven't done it right. It's just because Dan's not here, so we don't have his stream deck or stream setup or anything like that. So we're kind of having to do it a bit manual today in his absence. So don't worry, I've got you added, and I think at the moment we're doing 2 and done. We do have Tempest. No, we got Arcanist, Tempest, and then yourself, if I remember right. No problem at all, Dake. I'll tell you what, Dake, if I can recommend something, if you're going to be bringing a tech now, if you could bring Cold Snap, and you can also bring Fixing Wave, and put the Fixer Upper mod on, and also the Cycle, then it will benefit greatly from mine and Ben's builds, because we are running the same thing. We're running the health regen to be able to get that extra damage, that extra 50% per person. So, helps keep you alive, helps keep us alive, helps with damage. Oh no, he's so good. Jesus. And let me guess, did you get all those kills from playing Metro? Because let's be honest, that was probably the best map that Battlefield have ever possibly made.
Chris, noob question, but can you just auto run in this game? I can't remember in the settings. Do you have to keep clicking shift the whole time? Do you still click shift? That's all I'm asking. Yeah.
You can tap it. You have to hold it down.
Oh, that's it. It's toggle, isn't it?
Oh, that's a decent time, yeah.
Borealis Monarch Robe. I've already got that.
It's a good piece, but find out if it's better than the one you got.
Yeah. I think that was the... And now I've got something else. Time Ripper. 88k.
Okay, go on.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend it over what you've currently got. But,
To be fair,
it's okay,
this Damascus offering's been pretty good since I've been using it.
fair enough. Then, as long as it works for you.
Yeah, I've been happy with this so far. I like the fact that
Ooh.
the LMG's got so much more rounds on the lighted rounds.
Whatever makes you feel comfortable.
Oh, definitely that, because running out of toxic rounds just sucks, isn't it? Toxic,
1,000 kills with my claymore. Jesus. So I take it, Arconis, you're going to be joining us for Battlefield 2042 when it pops out.
I'm really looking forward to that. To be fair,
I'm looking forward to it as well. But
need a new shooter on the multiplayer shooter on the scene, I'd say.
I mean, I've gone off Warzone now. I've gone off.
You've gone off
I mean,
Warzone. You went off Siege as well. Eventually, yeah.
I did.
We still
I
play
used
the
to
odd
really
bit.
enjoy that game. And,
CS will outlive all of these games.
hey,
Just to let you
how's
know.
it going? Oh yeah, I doubt
There we are.
CS will ever die.
Yeah, it's just that competitive thing, isn't it? It's pretty decent.
Well, cheers, Robbie. We're gonna get the next person in, which will be Arconis. Where's the stuff? There we go.
Got no more shards left to upgrade this Damascus. Still on the lookout for a good gun. But Lucky's a
Cool, Robbie. It's been a lot of fun.
piece of crap, isn't it?
Which one's that? Sorry.
Lucky.
Lucky.
Don't need that.
Just having a quick check around, making sure everything's okay. Yeah, we're all good. Where's Youth? I assume by Youth you mean Daniel. Well, he decided to go up north, get away from us. And, good riddance, I suppose. Because it just means that, we can non-awkwardly say that the two best members of Babylon are still here. Wouldn't you agree, Ben?
Well, I think I'm great, but
There you go. That's all we need to know.
Doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the world does. So it's one of
Oh,
those,
you're
mate.
being too modest there, Ben. That's why you're the second best member of Babylon. Your modesty and just oh. Now, depending on the build that Arconis is going here with, then you might see a nice increase in damage.
Ooh. Refresh my rounds nicely there.
I believe he will go for some type of debuff. Not full debuff, but some type. The Inferno is a bit useless at the moment. I can't say I've used the Inferno suit for a while now, to be honest with you. What, in terms of like dealing its damage, or like specific mods, or what are we talking about here? I mean, I've got an Inferno seed. I can quite happily swap it over to it.
I'm standing right next to me then. I'd be like, what?
In terms of damage, okay. I'll tell you what. Give me a second, and I will check this out for you. Let me get rid of this boss. 3 mil crit. Honestly, can't wait to get a 90 OK firepower first rifle. Right, let's have a look. So I've got 92k Inferno CD. It does 7,046 damage per hit. I mean, tell you what.
Oh no, restocking! Oh my god. I completely forgot that restocking's the same as reloading, dude. I thought you just replenished your ammo. Oh, flip me.
I'm gonna give this a go. Yeah, I just realised I've got a long cooldown to worry about now as well. $280, 254, 266k. I mean, doing okay at the moment. Because I don't have my blighted up. Maybe it's just you. I'll tell you what, my blighted's just come back. Let's have a look. 1.3 mils. My bullets because I'm an idiot. We're doing some on-stream testing. Why not? Okay. Hang on. Ooh.
Oh, that was a close one.
You know what? You might be onto something here. I think he is. I think he actually is onto something. So weird. Why is that the case? But then it's it's so inconsistent. Maybe it's just me. +1. I'm doing this without blighted just to find out. 66, 40. Yeah, it's. Do you know what? I'm gonna record that. I'm Lanky Dan, I genuinely actually think you might be onto something. I'm gonna test this out a little bit more. Probably off stream though, because obviously we are trying to get some nice runs for people. But there may be something to what you're saying. Robbie's back, alright. Stealth nerfs? I don't know, it's just. Robbie, I'll add you back in, just as long as we've got time.
Who the hell
But,
are
I will
you?
put you on the list. You're in a danger something. Yeah, I'm seeing damage numbers for Bronzebeard, but weirdly they're popping above my head, and I'm not too sure why that's the case. And I've just pressed the button to be able to dodge roll as if I've been playing Rogue Company, honestly. That's the problem when you play so many games that are very similar. Is there anyone here that's picked up Deathloop? No, Ben has.
Yeah, I've played through
this
this.
copy.
I played through the first area so far. It's,
First area. Oh, whereabouts you got to?
to finish,
Actually, Ben, have you
finish
got
that
to
whole.
apartment?
Have I got to what, sorry?
Oh, have you just done the technical like tutorial thing?
No.
Yeah,
I've finished the whole first area. I've done the library. I've gone on to the where you get to your apartment.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Did you interact with the PC?
No, I didn't try that actually.
Because it catches you. So I tell you, it's infuriating. So if you interact with the PC,
Yep.
it tells you like, oh, you need to go do this, blah blah blah, and it pops up with 2 messages. But if you read both messages, as soon as you read the second one, it will pop up with another 2, saying "click me" in like capital letters and all that.
Yeah.
If you click it, it then goes, "Oh, I knew you wouldn't. If it would be you at your apartment if you click this." So I'm sending the search party.
All right. Okay.
So it sends so many people after you because you've clicked the computer and the email. It's like, God damn it, every single time.
I feel like it's a game that's going to have a lot of little Easter eggs in and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like hidden things to discover.
Not a bad shot.
It looks really good, to be fair.
He'll finally shut up now. The pot is ours.
Okay, go on. I'll add you to the list. I'll have a check, make sure we've got time. If we do, which there's a good chance, then yeah, we'll definitely get some runs in. As for Robbie forcing me to sing, I mean, you're in our Discord. Feel free to pop into the voice chat if you do actually fancy giving us a rendition. I'd love to hear you sing Nason Dormer, if you could.
Ooh.
Oh, we got a 4-drop.
Mine mugger.
Oh, we got a helmet of the cannonball. Just what I've always wanted.
Grim Inventor's coat. What's that there? I got another robe with the Borealis. Oh, we've got the gloves of the Borealis monarch. Have I already got that?
Ah, good.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you need
don't.
that for Shatter.
I don't have the gloves, so I've just got the gloves now.
Yeah, you need that. You need those on, man.
So inventory's full. Those. Right, so finally got the gloves. Right, let's do the gloves then. Gloves of Borealis Monarch. I'm losing Vampiric Mag and Freeze. What did I have on?
Vampiric Mag?
No, sorry. Advanced Rockets and Not Impressed, I'm sure I had on the last. I've now got Shatter. Shatter and Surprise. So what
Shatter is one that you definitely want.
Okay, what do I want to change Surprise to now? That's the question.
I don't even know what Surprise is. What's Surprise?
I've got a mod called Surprise.
It's new, I don't.
It's just a new mod. No one's ever heard of it. I don't know.
It's a surprise.
Yep.
That's what it is, Ben.
Hope it's a good surprise. Yeah.
I'm actually kind of curious. I actually don't know what that is. What is surprise?
Let's see. Okie doke. So
we've got
surprise
29
is
people in the chat room.
cryo turret. The turret explodes before being destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because I've never used it. That's why. Okay.
Welcome to all the 20-odd people in chat. We love you.
Yes.
Thank you for coming. Do you know what? Now that I've started to get into the game again a little bit more, just playing it, I do enjoy it. To be fair, I do enjoy the game. Just didn't. I haven't sunk enough hours into it.
It's a dead game.
No, I think I've always one thing I've always thought is that fun. It is a fun game.
It is a fun game.
The shooting mechanics in it are very addictive. You know, it makes you want to keep grinding basically. So yeah, let's say the surprise Shatter's obviously tier 3. What am I changing surprise to?
What have I got? I've got the cycle on mine, but you've got that somewhere else, don't you? So
what's that? The cycle.
Yeah, but you've already got that.
Yeah, I've got that on my upper armor.
So have you got Captain Hunter, which is a tier 3 mod?
Have I got Captain Hunter? It's a good question. I've very few tier 3 mods, unfortunately. Whereabouts is it?
Like a guy being shot in the chest and blood coming at him.
No, I don't have it, unfortunately.
No worries. In that case, go to tier 2.
Yep.
And this one's going to be an impact on making sure you do this, but you want crit stack, so 5 rows across. 5 columns across, 3 rows down.
Okie doke. So replace it with crit stack. I'm keeping Shatter. I know that much anyway, so screw it. Let's do it. I've got crit stack now.
Good times. Now you're seeing a nice increase in damage. Right, okay, so let's Let's go. Let's do a Stargrave, because Stargrave's nice and quick.
I think Tempest may have been speaking to me when he said you're not doing too bad at it. I'd like to think that, but yeah, I'm not too bad at shooters. I'm just not that au fait with this game because I haven't played it in a while. I did take a little bit of a back seat because of it being a three group, and then there's 3 of us, and we want to be able to carry people. So, it's just the fact that I would say that Dan and Chris are the most into third-person shooters and stuff. Not saying I'm not into them. It's just that they obsess somewhat over them, which is good for you guys because obviously, they get the knowledge that you need on stuff. But yeah, but I'm happy to be filling in,
Do you know what? I've realised why
Looks like the Pharaoh
the Inferno Siege was doing less damage now. It's because I don't have blooming Dark Sacrifice on. So the test is null and void. Either way,
okay.
I'll have a check out of it. Maybe there is something to it. Maybe I'll have a check out. It seems I must have replaced my main Inferno Siege that I used to use. It does need more content. To be fair, I think that's mainly down to the fact that the people that have played it, the people that are still playing it now, kind of have played it over to death.
Yeah, I would say so.
So it's, to be fair, there was never really going to, on that basis, there was never going to be enough content.
I think it's a victim of its own success in some ways. I think people want to play it like they play Diablo 3, where you can play it for thousands of hours and do, different types of speed runs and stuff. And it just wasn't that live service game that everyone kind of wanted in that sense. Which is a testament to the game being fun, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think this should be a live service game. It could be. If you had stuff being added to this constantly, people would absolutely love it.
Yeah, it definitely has the platform for it.
Oh no, I've run out of rounds. Oh, screw it.
Yeah, it is what it is. The game's come out. We've enjoyed the game. Would I play Outriders 2 if it came out in the next few years? Yeah,
100%. 100%.
100%. Yeah.
I think people who were down on the game would as well, to be honest.
Oh yeah, probably. Because let's be honest, the only reason why, well, I say the only reason, the main reason why people have disappeared can be grouped into Stadia users, which, I mean, there's just no excuse in that fact. That is what it is. You've got the people that left because of the nerfs, and a lot of people left because of the nerfs that were in like the first week or two. So if that happened, but if a brand new game came out, they would 100% flock back to it. And then obviously the people that couldn't log in or had issues with their wipes and all that kind of thing, the general bugs and all that, And then lastly, it's just kind of the people that just wish there was a little bit more content or are just spacing it out ready for the drop of DLC. So yeah, 100% people would come back. And I get it, going, yeah, 100%. We used to be diehards. Yeah, it's fine. Time's coming, all that kind of thing. But yeah, it's getting harder and harder for us to stay optimistic at times. So I get it now. I get why people the trust is waning. It's understandable. And last Thursday definitely didn't help in that kind of regard.
There's a passage leading below the meteorite. Beasts found themselves apart.
Sometimes things appear and Chris just kills them before I even see them.
Back.
I didn't even do that one. That
Oh.
wasn't me.
I was gonna say.
I literally killed the last one. I didn't fire a single shot until the end. Normally I would take credit, but 100% wasn't me. I'll tell you what, obviously we've got people in the chat that are, you know, that like Outriders. They played the game. They still enjoy the game. You know, we're at that kind of level. So I'll tell you what. Let's put a question to you. So obviously, Thursday was a bit of a poop show. We'll go with. But I'm going to go with a hot take and say that the change to Fortress, what they've suggested, is not a bad change. It's just the way it was presented. But they still needed to think of something for skill builds. I'm curious what everyone else kind of thinks on that. Because I understand that obviously it's a case of like a lot of people just went, no, don't change my fortress, don't change my stuff, kind of thing. But I'm curious, is there anyone else out there that goes, do you know what, actually, you know, the change was needed, but it was just the way, it was just poor execution, or...
Guarded by monsters. I secured
I genuinely think they're still bringing out DLC. I really do. I think they're making the changes they're making to prepare for the DLC. Doesn't make any sense otherwise.
No legendaries.
They can't not be looking at people's reactions to the things they're doing. You know.
Oh, of course not. 100% they'll be taking some of this in and going, clearly that wasn't a good idea.
Well, exactly. Oh, that's one. Yay! I've just rolled up.
Right.
Oh god. I think I've gone the wrong end as well.
Well, you just need to press Y. You're good.
Yeah, I know, he collects it all anyway. I just like clicking E.
Oh, sorry, yeah, uncollectible.
Yeah, there's no way that they're not releasing DLC. I think they're having to hold on to the stuff they're doing because obviously, you know, they don't want it to be common knowledge yet. But what they're saying doesn't make sense without that other information. So they're kind of stuck, really, in a sense. I think you definitely need to get some information out there. So if they announced DLC for this and it was new expeditions, maybe another bit of a different game mode as well, I'd be all over it. I'd be playing again tomorrow. And in all honesty, if it wasn't for you and Dan like doing these carry streams and stuff like on your own kind of thing, really, I probably would have played more as well. I'd probably have a couple of 100 hours now rather than just like the 60 I've got. So yeah, I do enjoy the game. Like I say, I think people wanted to. It sounds like a negative term, but I don't mean it in a negative term. When I say I think people wanted to know life the game in terms of playing 1,000 hours or 2,000 hours maybe, and that constant kind of progression. You know, the constant kind of randomized loot where, you know, some stuff's ultra rare that you would still grind for. I don't think people mind grinding for this game. I think it's just that they've ground everything there is to grind in the game. Which means that there's, you know, for some people there's no allure because, you know, once you feel like you're at the top, you know, you've got nothing to go for.
Yeah.
Diablo 3 like did it good eventually, but it didn't initially. But now it did eventually. If you wanted to grind Diablo 3, you can do all the dailies, you can do, you know, speed runs, you can do all sorts of stuff on it.
Kogon, I'm going to put it to you that. Okay, so let's say Fortress goes the way it's going at the moment. Let's say the backlash doesn't do anything, you know, and it is going the way that they're saying. I don't think they'll buff skill damage. I think if anything, they'll amend either some figures that are in the skill tree, because they're definitely not going to add any more nodes, because the skill tree is the skill tree. It's pretty much roughly the same kind of picture for every single one. Obviously, there are a couple of changes, but it's roughly the same. But I'll put it to you: if they instead of buffing the damage, if they gave you instead of 15% resistance pierce in the skill tree, and they buffed it up to 30% per node, would that be enough for you? The fact that you can now pierce and do more damage through their defenses, would that be enough for you? I'd also like to see them do something to do with the cooldowns, because I do think that most of the skills on this game have ridiculously long cooldowns. So if they shorten some of the cooldowns and they allowed us to pierce through defenses a bit more, I genuinely think that would make up for the lack in the lack of the 43% damage multiplier. And it's at that point that I would be okay with Fortress disappearing. So I'm not gonna argue their case and say it was definitely the right thing to do, because it definitely wasn't. But they had to do something. I get that. They had to do something to be able to... I think they were trying to make it a bit more intuitive as to how you play, a bit more... involve you a little bit more in... Rather than just having your standard hold this gun and you've got a damage bonus, you actually got to do something with the gun. So, I can see what they were trying to do. I don't think it was the right way they went about it. I don't think it was the right presentation for what they did. But I do think it's almost like a necessary evil what they did. I just really wish they'd given us like some kind of... I'm pretty sure the expression is like shit sandwich. I'd rather them have gone, oh well, here's what we're looking to do. The DLC is still in progress. It's coming along nicely. We're going to take away Fortress, but here's some of the buffs that we're actually planning to sort out for you. I probably would have been alright with that, because it was just like, oh, shit. Instead, it's like the worst kind of shit.
Oh no, I've run out my rounds. What? Okay.
Do you want to open the door, Ben?
Could do, yeah, because I haven't got my rounds, thank you.
Yeah, you're right. There does need to be a balance. I don't know if necessarily removing the timer, just point blank, removing it, is the right way to go about it. And the only reason why I say that is, one, because I enjoy having the timer, not for just like trying to get rewards and all that kind of thing and having the urgency and trying to do that, but it actually helps me to tell me what builds are actually good and which ones aren't, or which ones are more viable, rather than me actually having to figure it out. Because like, if I'm not going to recommend a build to you that's can't do a CT15 with under 10 minutes, for example, that just doesn't make sense to me. You know, I could recommend anything to you for that. If there's just no time at all.
Yep, that's the first time I've died at least.
Whereas, you know, if I've got something that tells me this is a gold standard, and I know it's a gold standard because the game tells me it's a gold standard, you know, then I'm okay with that. And obviously that keeps the speedrunning community happy as well. So it's got to be an option, if anything. It can't just be gone. Yeah, Bronzebeard. Yeah, no. Even though I genuinely was like dejected and really down about the news last week, I'm now back in the realms of, hey, this is a good thing.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, I can understand that, Kurgon. Well, to be fair, with the fact that you got resistance, no resistance against the fortified, you can actually do so much more damage if they did increase that resistance pierce, I suppose. But, you know, it swings and roundabouts, I guess. You know. Yeah, Johnny, I think you're right. Maybe it is a bit of both. Like I said, there's definitely some decisions I can't stand by PCF on at all. You know, even though we try to be positive and all that, there's still some that I just cannot condone whatsoever. Like the nerfs that were in the first couple of weeks. Last Thursday, definitely. It was just I was stood in the queue for a concert, and I just remember reading and just going, "Ah, for fuck's sake!" Just getting really dejected. So I can't condone that whatsoever. But then, you know, at the end of the day, it's a game that we all love, and well, for some people, I suppose love is a strong word, but you know, we clearly want the best for it, and that's us, and that's the developers. I can't imagine they want to tank their own game. That just wouldn't make sense to me. But yeah, it does feel like it's just one after the other, and maybe that's the reason why we've got such a sour taste in our mouth. It's just it's so often, I guess. I don't know about you, Ben. I don't know how you feel about that kind of thing.
Sorry, repeat the last bit again.
So because obviously, like all the dev news is all the patches being delayed and all that. I don't know if you think the player base have got a bit of a sour taste in their mouth just because.
I think the player base
it's
has
just
got...
so often.
Well, yeah, I do actually. I think people. I think one of the overriding things about Outriders is people are desperate for more content. Absolutely, anyone you speak to, and that's testament to the game being fun. But you wouldn't be desperate for more content if you didn't really enjoy the game. Do you know what I mean? So people know how fun this game can be and what it can be. You know.
Ooh, 7.6 mil.
So yeah, I mean,
Johnny. Lennis, we haven't planned to. The only reason why is Ben's build isn't 100% there for firepower techno, and I can do like a debuff pyro. So I guess the question is, do you have a build? Are you pretty much there with your build, or are you looking just for a carry for Eye of the Storm? I suppose that kind of depends on that side. Oh, are you walking everywhere then?
the Wicker. Oh no.
I got 2 cannonballs out there. How am I kicking this one?
Got gloves again. I've just actually accidentally equipped them.
Gloves of...
The Borealis again.
Ah. Sorry. I really feel for you, I can't. And do you know what the worst part is? I actually listened to Cloud Play's stream with what's Buzz Lightyear. I can't remember his first part. It was his name is now. And he mentioned about how long it took him to be able to get a death shield for Fortress. I think it was in the triple digits in terms of hours. And it was just like, oh, I best keep quiet about that. I think I got like 3 god rolled ones out my appreciation package. Good times. Where's Johnny? I mean, that's, you know, we're here to have an opinion different to everyone else. You know, we saw more than enough negative kind of Boomtown, perfect. Negative kind of like content out there and channels that were trying to absolutely just like smash it down and all that. And you know, we get it. You know, there's negatives to be had. It's not like, you know, it's not the perfect gold game or anything like that. It's not you know, the best.
It does fill a void at the moment for people not playing or into Destiny 2. You're finished with things like Division 2. There is a void. There's a void of good looter shooters, third person especially, out there.
Yeah.
You know, and it's
and it did its job for the first couple of weeks, to be fair to it. But obviously, after that, people started wanting more and demanding more and expecting more, and unfortunately, that puts us in the position where we are now. I mean, could it have done with some extra time? Could it have done with some extra stuff? Yeah, probably. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. We've got this game, and you know, we enjoy it, and we're not the only ones that do that. So,
What the hell?
yeah. Do you do rounds, or are you good?
I'm good.
Okay. Leonard, I'll tell you what I'll do. I don't know, what you like for time this evening, Ben?
I'm okay.
You're okay for time. I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll close the key, close the key, honestly. So we'll do the couple of runs that we've already got pre-arranged with the people that are already there. And then we'll give it a go. We'll see what we can do. So we'll give it a go for you. We'll see if we can get an eye of the storm clear for you. Because I don't think Ben's done one. You haven't done one, have you?
Why won't this captain die?
Mm.
Made me lose all my rounds. Your main enemy is Chris when you're playing with Chris. Trying to get all the killing blows.
Kurgorn, let me have a quick check. So we've currently got Tempest. After that we've got Dake for 2 runs. After that we've got Robbie for 2 runs. And then it'll be yourself. So we've probably got, I mean, probably like 10-12 minutes per person. We're probably looking like 25 minutes or so. So Chogger.
Yes, I've got my rounds back. Lovely. What? Oh. He died. That just reminds me of Dan now on the start of his expedition guide.
Let's play. Let's go. At least he didn't do the breathy one in the end.
True. How's that rifleman so solid?
Let's play.
I mean,
It's Winnie the Pooh doing. Oh, Outrider. Let's play.
Cullen, the bandit leader's taken care of. Your pass is clear. Where'd these bandits come from anyway?
what's your main gun at the moment, Chris, on that techno build?
I'm using a purple. Just if you do get an Inferno Siege, you can technically still get away with that, but essentially any blue or purple burst AR,
Yeah.
just keep hold of it and then just have a quick look at them.
Okie doke. So double guns, no.
No, double guns don't give you long range damage, or don't give you. They don't give you the damage per bullet that you're looking for, because apparently changing an AR to a burst rifle, even though it's the same gun, increases its damage by like 100% for some reason. Hey ho.
Okay.
Oh, Johnny, don't spoil Boomtown for me. Don't do that. Actually, no, that makes it more fun. Putting a few more bullets into into his head. I don't know. I think I'll be happy with that. Ooh,
I had a rough round that time.
Let's play. Cheers, Tempest. Always a pleasure. Right, Dakey boy, where are you? Yeah, sorry about that, Tempest. It's Techno is the only one that our Benjamin's currently got sorted out. If we do get him back into the game, then we'll make sure he gets another build going. Anyway, where's Dake when you need him? True, yeah. Do what Kurgorn says, Ben. So you're Earthborn Renegade.
Mm-hmm.
Delete it.
Right.
Because you can do that now. And then you get another one in your stash, and it should default to 85k firepower when you boost it all the way up.
Ooh, okay. So I have what was mine again now? So it wasn't very high on firepower.
Thanks a lot, Arcanus. I know you're probably going to tell us you've got work in like 2 to 3 hours as you normally do. So
there it is. So delete the 75k one.
Yeah.
As in just reprocess it.
As in right click it, mark it as
Dow.
Yeah, and then dismantle it.
Okie doke. And you reckon it'll be in my stash?
If it's not there already, then it will be. Possibly next time you log in. But yeah, it does repopulate.
I'll have a look next time. Nothing Renegade, double gun, PAS.
Right, I'm gonna. Because Dake actually wants to be on the voice chat for this one, then.
Oh,
so
interesting.
What we're going to do is I'm going to drag you here.
Good.
I'm going to join here. 1 hour. Jesus, I do worry about how much sleep you get. You want the third tab along, then the inbox.
Okay. Can't remember.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Yeah, pretty good. How about yourself?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad.
There it is. 339.
Yeah, so once you level that all the way up to level 50, Ben, it should be about 85k firepower, because I think it's now a constant. So, Dake, what are we doing here? Are we...
Well, for the first round, you carry my Techno,
or...
because my Techno hasn't really had any gameplay at all.
Fine.
And then maybe I'll jump in on my main and do one with you guys.
Well, do you want to do 15s, or do you want to...
Oh yeah, definitely 15s.
You want to do 15s, that's fine.
How do you do more than one level at the same time when you're leveling up?
What do you mean more than one level?
Because you have to just keep clicking it.
Yeah, just keep clicking it. Yeah. It's a clicking exercise, man.
Okay.
Hey, if you want that level 50 gun, you've got to work for it.
It's 81k now.
81? No, that's not too bad. Wait, is that 50?
Well, I haven't. No, sorry, no, I haven't improved rarity.
Oh, it's because it's blue, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
increase the rarity.
Good night.
I had some mega luck yesterday with the Death Shield drop.
Server not responding. Oh, did you? What did you get?
Got a 98.6 Death Shield. I was loving life.
Nice. The largest drop I had was 97.9, but then I got a god roll in the appreciation package. Thank you, PCA.
Did it turn purple?
I'm jealous, man. That's exactly what I wanted, but they never gave it to me.
I think it's because they knew I was playing techno, because I wouldn't use it.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty
standard.
sure that's the reason. Yeah.
They always give you the stuff you don't need. Like they gave me like a 99.4 Inferno Seed and a bunch of other stuff which I'd never use. Well, not yet at least.
What do I want? Do I want Vortex Chamber, Minefield, or Damage Link?
Doesn't matter, because you're going to scrap that one.
Okie doke.
So you probably want to keep Bone Shrapnel, because Bone Shrapnel's quite nice.
Yep.
And then change the other one to either Dark Sacrifice or Killing Spree if you've got it then.
I'll just do Dark
Which is
Sacrifice.
tier 3.
I'll just do Dark Sacrifice.
Stayhar, Earthborn, it is a permanent pre-order weapon, but it got changed a few weeks back, possibly close to maybe a month now. So because everyone was kind of trying to god roll for the best Earthborn Renegade, what they did was they made it so it always comes as a standard. So when you get it up to purple, it always comes at 85k. So you can never get any higher, you can never get any lower, and because so many people had so many in the stash and they just couldn't get rid of them, they made it so you can actually delete them. So the mods don't stay on there. I don't think you. I'm pretty sure I saw something about the DLC armor and weapons that if you dismantle them, you don't get the mods that were on them. I'm not too sure how it works with weapons, but for their armor, it definitely is the case.
Yeah, so with the stuff you get from the DLC package, you don't get any of the mods from those.
Yeah, that's it. So, but yeah, so they made it so, and I accidentally deleted my 90, 93.
I want
Okay,
to
one.
Didn't...
tactical, don't I?
Yeah, change it to tactical. Sorry. Yeah, I'm really gutted because now I'm running with 82k ones instead. So
I feel with you, man.
Oh, well. Oh, Lennis, if you've got a debuff, that's even better because yeah, between me and you, we can do Eye of the Storm. So
Right,
no
yeah.
problem. You ready, Ben?
I'm ready now. Yeah.
Curio.
I'm also ready.
Coliseum or Kempland?
Whatever you fancy.
I don't.
Go on, Ben.
I don't mind. Kemplan?
You want to do Kempland? Okay. I can see you really like that elevator, Ben.
Oh, it's because I remember it these days.
I tell you what, boys, this is going to be a hard carry on this character. This is a very noob account.
Don't
worry about it.
underestimate me.
We've helped people that were level 15 before, I think. I could have sworn we were doing some leveling at one point for some people, so
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm bound to click.
it'll be fine.
I'm bound to click reload so many times. So.
I mean, I've just got basically a freeze build on, basically, so help you guys
Oh,
out.
that's perfect. Plays perfectly well. See, the main reason I did that stream build in the end was is so people can actually play around it and actually support me for once.
Absolutely.
Might as well get some use out of doing what I do. Make my life easier. At least that's the plan.
Oh, right, okay. You guys basically just deleted them, so that's good.
That's the beauty of having Ben also running the same builds as me.
Oh no, I've run out of rounds. That's the only problem with this build.
Yeah, we don't have a 100-round LMG anymore.
Oh shit. Look it up.
So, like I see, you've got onto the stream game a little bit more now. Obviously, over on Twitch.
Yes.
Are you doing a? Is it like a consistent schedule now, or is it just as and when? Okay.
Well, I do mainly Fridays and Saturdays, kind of to work around you boys, really.
Okay. Oh, I was giving you an opportunity to let people know on here. So.
Absolutely, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's going really well, actually. We don't get as many people as you guys do at the moment, but it's a lot easier for me because I do it hard, where I use a console and also use Play with Viewers. So literally, my Mac is an absolute nightmare for streaming.
Well, I see you're nicking our own Captain Balderdash, so I'll see how it is.
Oh yeah, well, to be honest with you, I don't think I'd be able to survive without singing. I mean, he does make it quite entertaining.
That's our Captain Balderdash for you.
Really is, yeah. And to be honest, massive shout out to him though, because he's just so good with helping out.
Oh yeah. Absolute sound guy. Yeah. I'll get this.
Oh no!
Down.
Darned it. Sorry.
Yeah, we're kind of blessed for the people who've actually discovered doing this. It's oh god, what the hell? No. Lost like 29k health.
No, I haven't even used like half half the mods on my Technomancer before.
Well, you know
Ah,
me.
I
If
need
you're
it.
ever looking for any, you don't get it from here,
Oh,
Ben.
don't you? Okay.
For
I still need it.
God's sake.
You do realise it applies for all of us, right?
We'll let you have your bullets back then. Here you go.
Thank you.
There you go.
Did you
You're
click?
right.
Hey.
Did you click it for me? Yeah. Thank you.
I did. That was it.
Okay.
Yeah. There used to be a time where everyone just ignored those captains. Now look.
I know, right? Literally, every single post you see on Facebook groups, I would be like, "Get in the bloody elevator." Those were good times.
Let us. If you're going full debuff, yeah, I would say 3 heat waves. If you're looking to maximise your potential for, because I assume you're going moaning wind, you know the dreaded MW, then you can go for Captain Hunter. It just depends on if you want to deal a little bit of extra damage or if you just want to debuff in the end. Oh, Robbie's going off.
So, do you guys agree that this might be the worst explosion in history?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, there's no getting around that. Like, but I think people have now forgiven them for that because they've given us other issues to worry about instead. So,
It just kind of reminds me of going on Final Fantasy VIII when the graphics are like that. Really, it's really old.
I like
school.
how everything looks stunning. Like everything
Apart from
else
that.
looks stunning, and then it just goes. Oh, we've only got fiver left on the budget. So I'll just put in a sprite. Just grab it from Duke Nukem, 64 or whatever.
Mm.
Oh, Duke Nukem. Okay.
Yeah, tomorrow I've got Kina coming out, so that's gonna be fun to play.
You've got what? Sorry.
There's a game called Kina coming out tomorrow morning.
Okay.
So basically, just going to be doing a quick run through on that over the next couple of days. Hopefully, I'll have time to cover it all because I'm going on holiday. I'm going away to Cornwall next week, so
Nice.
I'm limited on time.
Fair enough. So what type of genre is that? Kina then?
It's been compared to Zelda,
Oh, right, okay.
so yeah, I'm looking pretty excited to play it. To be honest, it's gonna be good fun. Oh my god, this character is so weak.
Is that just a PlayStation thing, or is that just
It's a
consoles,
timed,
or-
yeah, it's a timed exclusive. So I think it will be coming to other platforms, but for now it's just on PlayStation.
Jesus.
Only takers of this game. Thanks, Robbie. We're giving him an opportunity to speak about it. I'm sure there's
Literally, when I heard you guys say, "Robbie, get in the chat for singing," I was just like, "Wait, hold up, I'm joining you guys."
I mean, I can increase the voice chat from 3 to 4 people if he wants to pop in here and, like I said, give us
And
a
that was weak.
rundown.
Got the landlubber. Plague sowers trousers. God, I need to. I've got so much trash. I'm just marking
I got
stuff
the
and I don't even know what it is.
Darkness Charmer.
Ooh, I do like the Darkness Charmer, just for the mod.
Oh, grand opening.
Yeah, absolutely love that.
Or
Mod.
do you mean, or Perpetual Mobile? One of the two.
We'll go with grand opening. Just got no headphones. God damn it. Well, you've got a bit of time. Takes on for another run, so get to it. Let's find some headphones. Grab your condenser mic,
Do it.
pop filter, everything like that.
Yeah, I'm running just a basic setup today. To be honest, I have to move my PC from one place to another for streaming. So it's not like that currently because I was working today. So I was like, I'm not moving the PC just yet.
Yes. I don't blame you in that case.
Right. Should I switch to my main? Have a
That's
little bit of
completely
fun.
up to you.
Yeah, let's do that. You can just send me an invite through
I can do that.
through friends instead of codes. Actually, I'll go with my pyro.
Ooh. Like friends.
Are we not friends?
No one on my friends list is showing us online. To be fair, I regularly get that though. Do I show on your list?
You show on my list, but it says that your party is only open for friends,
Oh, that's so weird.
which is really weird because we are friends.
Oh. Hate
If you just want to tell me a code, I'll just jump back in.
Yeah, I can do that for you. Not a problem. So D8S
D8S
7C3
7C3
91.
91. And joining game. Yeah, I think Pyro is a lot nicer to play off post because playing on a trickster can be sometimes problematic,
Oh yeah.
like the lag and stuff like that. Although when you're actually just like hosting it, it's absolutely amazing.
Oh, that's some crap right there. Heart of the Wild, Time-Worn Spire, Paxian Drought Palace.
I think it has to be a Drought Palace just to reminisce, because we're going to get a Backstreet Boys reminiscence, aren't we, from...
Oh, is that where we go? Ah, well, in that case. Has to be good.
Sorry.
No, that's fine, man. You go for it. Funnily enough, we did a Backstreet Boys song a few years back.
Really?
No,
We actually
no,
have,
he's
yeah.
not even joking. I think you need to spread. I think you need to link it, Chris. Just go for it.
I can do that. Hold on, I've got to find it though.
I mean, we have an eclectic sort of sense of humour between us. We all kind of like really
I
weird
believe you.
things, and it kind of melds together into one big lump of weird. And we like it.
You know what? I watched a few of your videos from like your earlier videos.
Yeah.
Just for the lols, really.
Yeah.
When you say older videos, how far back are we actually?
I would say probably a couple years back.
Oh, okay, so we are talking a while then.
That is a while ago, to be fair.
I always like to kind of check out people's initial videos. Just it's more fun.
Right, just to check though, because I like to spread awareness of all the times that I've had like bad luck, or the reason why I hate Fall Guys. Have you seen that video?
I haven't.
That's hilarious.
But
It's not hilarious, Ben.
I have played Fall Guys.
Oh no, I've run out of bullets!
It's not hilarious, Ben. It's literally far from being hilarious. So, have you played Fall Guys? I assume.
I have, yeah.
Okay, so if you get to the end, obviously you've got that hexagon level.
Yep, the one where you have like numerous layers of ice.
Yeah, and it just disappears
I need
every
it.
time, obviously, as you stand on it, kind of thing.
Wait, is this
Thanks,
why you like
Chris.
Technomancer so much?
Thanks, Chris.
Oh, sorry, Ben. Sorry, I'm just in autopilot. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
So yeah, so me and one other person left. I was like, do you know what? I'm finally going to get my first ever win playing this game. Everything else has gone right for me, all that kind of thing. And then I go, do you know what? I'm going to cut this guy off. So I stand on the tile that he was going for. Disappears. He jumps over to it, and he stands on absolutely nothing. Literally on my screen, absolutely nothing. And he jumps off it.
I'm just
And
not
carries on. And I basically get cheated out of him standing on something invisible.
I'm just not getting any killing blows, Chris. I'm not.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not able to refresh
Here you go.
this gun.
That might be my fault. I apologise.
That's fine.
Connected to the gate.
To be fair, pyros can just detonate people.
Yep.
It's fine when
so-
I've got the light machine gun, but not with this gun for some reason.
So I point blank refuse to play Fall Guys anymore after that.
Oh my god.
So,
I'm looking
Ben, but
forward
you
to.
upset me.
I'm looking forward to when a couple of games come out in the future, like Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, for instance.
Okay.
I think
Oh,
that's- I
Tiny
think
Tina's,
that's
sorry.
quite
Yes. Yes, 100%.
Yeah,
As soon as
everyone's
that
been
came out.
talking about it.
Oh no, sorry, I was I was still talking about Fall Guys, to be honest with you, but no, that's, yeah, Tiny Tina's, yeah, 100%. As soon as that drops, it's probably going to be an instant buy for me. Just because massive Borderlands fanatic, but it's kind of difficult to get into the Borderlands game. I've found when it comes to content.
Yeah, I haven't actually played any Borderlands, not much at least. So I need to. One of my missions for this year is actually to go through Borderlands 3.
Have you started yet, or?
I haven't. I have got the game.
Oh, well, that's a good start, I suppose. Can't get any further if you
Yeah,
don't.
at least I'm committed to it, right?
It is a good game. I did really enjoy it. It's not as good as 2. I genuinely think the DLC for 2 is top notch. But it's still a good game. It's still a lot of fun. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's kind of like me with sort of like Division and stuff like that. I just haven't really sort of like I didn't hop on the train sort of fast enough.
Yeah.
So, and that's like from a content creator's point of view, it's kind of difficult to kind of like integrate yourself into a community when it's kind of already been going for such a long period
exactly.
of time.
Yeah, 100%. We're kind of the same for Destiny. Because obviously
Yes.
there's been so many people established for Destiny.
Yeah, it's difficult to get into, isn't it?
It's heartbreaking. I'm a day one player for Destiny,
China. I found an oasis. It's something else.
but for some reason you just can't make the views count, which is frustrating.
No. It's kind of, if you haven't done it since Destiny 1, it's one, from my understanding anyway, if you haven't done it from Destiny 1, then no one's necessarily going to be
Listening to you.
into your stuff.
Yeah, it's the
Or you
credit.
need to be like a PvP god,
Oh, that, yeah, definitely.
which I'm far from that.
Oh my god, I've just been hit by every single barrel.
Nice. GG's.
Oh no.
Ooh, I've just got teleported. That was trippy.
There we go. It's nice when you have so many people running, fixing wave. Come on, man, get the door.
Thank you.
Oh,
Oh,
No, no, he didn't.
Oh, he's been
He didn't.
trolled.
Wow.
I hate to break it to you, Dave, but I have a feeling you might not be invited back to streams going forward. It's not my
yeah, I
call.
have a feeling too, but it's okay because Dan doesn't actually do streams that often, does he?
I might do. I might just take over just to spite you. Sorry, Dan.
That's fair. I completely understand this. Perhaps I can have you as a guest on my stream,
Yeah,
and you can
True.
tell me back.
true.
I found a pod near the
Yeah.
Well, I spent almost the entire thing without my blighted rounds. Then I think I'm going to go back to Damascus offering, Dean.
You go for it.
Like
I
for
mean, you can always just run both. So if you find one's not working for you, you can just quick swap to the other. Let's never cleared over the storm. Need a few pointers. Well, just know, don't panic. Is basically the main thing to worry about. I'd like to take away from it. Don't panic at all. For a first time, it's best to run just 2 plates to start with, I would say. Is that any good? No, it is not. Yeah, so just worry about 2 plates at a time. You don't need to have someone on every single one. That's all at the same time. So you can have people that help out. You can have 2 people on 1 plate just to help it go down. And then you all gather on the 3rd plate, and it should just be easy sailing from there. When it comes to Yagak, it's nice and easy when you have a debuff pyro, because they go first. They spring their wall of fire, obviously do their thermal bombs, basically debuff them to hell. And then the firepower technos, myself, and I assume Ben will be doing it with us as well. Just essentially just nail the guy's head, and normally goes down within like a second or 2, especially if you've done it right. So the only time to worry when it comes to the end boss is if you can't take him down within those first couple seconds, because then he starts turning nasty. He summons Reavers, and yeah, it's one problem after the other, and then you have to worry about your blighted rounds coming back, and like yada 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 yada. And so
literally, if you get Reavers, it's like full panic mode.
yeah, pretty much. If as soon as they turn up, oh, screwed.
Can you imagine if they made like an expo about that?
Could you imagine? Crazy.
I literally have like 5 Reavers at the end, and just be like, so you got to kill these.
I'm telling you, if they make a horde mode, it's not going to be like 20 brood mothers or anything on the screen at one time. It's going to be just 5 of those Reavers, just literally leaping in.
I mean, people have probably said this before, but as a casual player of the game, I would really love a horde mode.
I think that would be good, but one of the key things that I would really like to see would be something like time-gated content, similar to kind of like Destiny, kind of where you have like the raids and you kind of have a chance to get a really rare, super good item. I think that would just give the community a reason to kind of play week in, week out.
That's one step close to it being a live service game.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
They keep saying it's not a live service game, and everyone wants it to be, because ideally this game would have new content all the time, new modes all the time, because the basic mechanics of it and the fun of it and everything are really good, and it's kind of like wasted in a sense because you're not going to get that. Well, not that we know of in the near future anyway, but you know what they're going to do. It's going to be Outriders online or something like that, isn't it?
It's online.
Even though this is online, it's going to be called Outriders Online. No.
I was going to say, it literally is already online. You can't do that.
Well, World of Outriders then.
Just call it Woo for short.
Yeah. Woo! I think that'll catch on.
James and 47, we're actually looking to wrap this up fairly soon, so we've actually got some people to cover us till just after 11 o'clock, so unfortunately there isn't space in this queue for today, but we should be back on Thursday if Ben's schedule permits.
Oh yeah, I can do Thursday.
Cool, yeah. In that case, yeah, we'll be back on Thursday, so just obviously let you know. So, but if you're looking to be able to, obviously play along with some other people, we've got a great Discord. If you want to head over to the link, I will find that in a second, and I will find one, I swear. 1 second. Usually I rely on Ben, not Ben, rely on Dan at this point, because he has like one of those stream keys you can just play and just press. There we go. There we go. So yeah, if you head yourself over to there, if you're not already, and obviously there's some people, we do have a separate LFG group, and obviously you can go over there, have a look, and find out if anyone's available and ready to give you a bit of a hand. Stay out. We haven't done a guide on either Storm just yet. To be completely honest with you, unless you've gone full on tank, if you don't kill him within the first few seconds, you are going to struggle. Just purely because those Reavers are just so nasty. Possibly the worst thing in the whole game. I don't know. I mean, Dake's done a few. Oh yeah, the Storms, so... No, those Reavers are worse than the birds, 100%. At least I can roll away from the birds. I can't roll away from the Reavers. The Reavers just follow me around.
Yeah, they literally just pummel you, don't they?
So
I was doing a solo Eye of the Storm trying to do that, and I absolutely got destroyed by Reavers. It was so destroying, honestly.
It's insane. So unless you've gone for, I'm not saying this is the way to do it, but unless you've gone for like a a golem seismic devastator that obviously can tank everything and obviously heal from all the bleed, you aren't going to survive many shots. I know as a technomancer, I've possibly taken 2, and then it's left me with tiny amounts of health. So I don't know if it was just a health gate that made me survive the 2. But yeah, normally if you've got to time your rolls, if you don't time your rolls and you just run over, just roll away, just as standard, they will jump straight on you, and yeah, it's pretty much game over at that point. So I'm trying to think, what's the... I mean, Danelius is actually really good at this because he's got obviously he's the world. I believe he's still the world record holder for doing solo Technomancer run. So if I was to recommend anything, I'd probably recommend trying his build out. But obviously, just keep in mind that obviously he's dedicated to his craft. He's a dedicated speedrunner. So he's spent a lot of time being able to make sure he's got his min-max gear for that kind of thing.
And also, just to mention as well, he's also in your Discord, I think.
He is, yeah. So yeah, if you're looking for any kind of like questions for that, obviously I can help to a certain extent. But if you want someone that's actually soloed Eye of the Storm, because I can't say I have yet, then yeah, head over to there, tag Danelius. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to help you out.
Yeah, he's a really sound guy, actually. He actually joined me on my stream a little while ago, and Robbie kind of built him up a little bit, I think, and I was like, oh, okay. And yeah, it was really good.
What he's doing. Yeah, it's... I mean, you can literally tell within like the first couple of seconds after you've started something. Do you need that then, or are you good?
No, I'm good. I've got the Damascus offering now.
Can't tell if Robbie's being serious. But he's tanked it all and killed them all solo on Eye of the Storm. Either way, he's got me curious.
What do you think? Flag or truth?
I'm
gonna go flag.
I think he's a great player. I don't know if he's necessarily killed them all on solo. I mean, he definitely knows his Devastator stuff. I'll give him that.
He does indeed. And he also appreciates that pyros are very, very squishy.
I'm good for this, so
Oh, okay. I have 21 bullets left. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
oh god. Portal.
Oh, now I have 54. Oh.
You know they've made a really good boss fight when it's not the boss that you're worried about, it's actually the things that he spawns. Like, you don't really care about what Yagak actually does.
Well, considering you can kill him like
the
what?
Reavers.
You can kill him in like 5 seconds, really, can't you? In most cases.
Yeah, you need yeah, Cold Snap is probably your best way of getting around because I do know they freeze quite easily. It's not like alphas or anything like that where they can actually just like walk through it. So maybe like a pure cooldown reduction, maybe the way to go if you're looking for like an extended fight. I still wouldn't recommend it, but I suppose that would be the way to do it. So maybe Little Tree can actually help in that kind of respect, but obviously that means you've got the survivability over actual DPS. And I suppose you could always go for the revive as well. Well, I suppose if things don't go to plan, then I suppose you'll be meeting them firsthand. Is the main way to put that. Oh. Oh, so Dake, we've started playing that Tribes of Midgard.
How do you find it?
It's interesting. To be fair, I think I got the wrong idea as to what it was going to be, because the closest thing I played that was similar was like Don't Starve. I thought it was going to be like a long, extended kind of game, but it seems to actually just kind of end quickly, kind of thing. So,
tell you what, you have different aspects of the game. So literally, you have to get platinum on the game, which I have done. It takes ages, by the way. You have to survive like 100 days in a game, and it gets progressively harder as you go along. It took ages. My first attempt, I got to like day 80 and I wiped, so I was like, oh. I was absolutely gutted. It took me like over a day.
Jesus. How far in the kind of battle pass thing that they have going on? How far into that did you get before you were able to get to like day 80 and what?
Well, what you do is there's a trick to it. So basically, you do survival mode, where you do like a really big map, but then you kind of like put everything on easy mode because it progressively gets harder as you get through it. And then basically, when you have the Jotuns that come through, you kind of like knock them down to like 1k health, and like let them get to the village, and then the villagers kill it, and basically it cycles sort of every day and a half. You get a new Jotun, so it just kind of like minimizes the amount of fighting you have to do, really, which is quite nice.
Oh, I was going to say the Jotuns were the main problem I think we faced. Would you say, Ben?
What's that, sorry?
Tribes of Midgard?
Oh, yeah, the big thing that comes along every now and again.
Yeah. So, yeah, they're a lot easier if you kind of like knock them down quite a lot and then let them get to the village, because they spawn every 1.5 days.
Yeah.
Where a lot of people kind of go and kill them straight away, where that isn't really the best strategy because they get progressively harder.
Dake, every single time we died was purely because we completely forgot and left the village in the middle of the night. Completely, no complete disregard for our village. Basically, we didn't care about our villagers.
Yeah, we just carried on exploring, and next thing we know, we went bang, and we went, oh, oops.
Gloves. Don't want to see the cannonball.
I'm pretty sure we left it on a red moon as well that one time, and that was about cool.
Yeah.
100% truth. Oh, fair enough then, Robbie. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Okay.
Sorry, the sound just went really bad then, and it just cut out.
That's fine. No worries. Just greeting someone new to the Discord. Good times.
Always good times. But yeah, normally when I wiped, it was because of obviously leaving the village in the middle of the night as well. But mine was really because I always kind of expected other people to go back and defend it, and I was like, I'm doing more important things.
Oh, Boomtown, perfect. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, I like the idea of it. Like I said, the only thing that put me off was back when I played Don't Starve, and yeah, it was kind of. I didn't really get on with that game.
I couldn't get into it either.
I think one of the things that Tribes of Midgard really need to do is look at crossplay, because they've basically isolated it to PC or PS5, and you can't play cross-platform with people, and that kind of does ruin the experience a bit.
I didn't know that. Fair enough.
So yeah, if they brought that in, I think the game would have a much longer lifespan. But at the moment, it's pretty quiet, unless they've done some sort of fix which I haven't seen yet.
Right. So you know what? I might need to edit this channel. So
that's all good, guys.
4 users.
Well, I'm actually going to head off anyway, but it was good catching up with you guys, and I'll speak with you guys soon.
Sounds like a plan. And keep yourself safe, and if I don't speak to you before, have a nice holiday.
Yeah, you too, man. Take care. See ya.
See you later. Bye. And that's Dave there. So he was kind of showing us the ropes. Well, he was showing me ropes anyway, at the very least, back when we first started. So
Yeah. Good lad.
it's-
Okay. I can't actually get to anyone right now.
you got this, Ben. We've only got like two runs left in us. You got this. Tom West looks different. Hello, Shem. Yeah, he's aged 10 years, and he's become a man. Who would have thought? Have you watched this? So Dan, how you feeling today? That's you.
Or
There we go. Finish that.
I can't actually hit stuff before you've seen it. Like
It's probably host advantage, I suppose.
you can doubt it. And I definitely don't use my skills enough.
There you go. Leave us there if you needed them. 25. Dan can't grow a beard, that impressive. What do you want to be, Ben? Do you want to be a new Dan Waz, or do you just want to be
Do I want to be the new Danwaz, or do I just want to be myself?
new and improved Dan Waz?
Oh, I've lost my rounds. Dan wouldn't have lost his rounds there.
Dan wouldn't have lost his rounds. Don't worry, Ben. You get them back in a second.
Ah, goody goody.
Apparently, you should turn the walk mode off, Ben. You think
Oh.
you're walking everywhere.
That's what I asked you earlier. Like, is there
Oh, I
an
mentioned
auto
it
run
earlier,
mode?
You said no, I'm fine.
No, it
That's what the auto run mode was. I got you. So if you press the Z key, I think it is. If I remember right.
okay. No, don't do it. I've died. Nice.
I think I'm about to die as well. God damn it. I just got frozen by everything. Oh then.
Ship. Doesn't help that I don't have my rounds at all.
Oh no, it's still one left. There we go. Dan wouldn't be using it. Is this going to be a case of, oh, Dan wouldn't do this? Oh, Dan. Yeah, well,
Dan wouldn't be using an LMG. That's totally true.
I mean, you say that, but I'm pretty sure last stream Dan went down on the floor about like 3 or 4 times at the very least. So
I've been down
in fact, Ben hasn't.
I've been down 3 times throughout the entire stream, but they were my fault. And to be fair, I haven't played the game in 3 months, so.
Exactly. So what's Dan's excuse?
I haven't died yet. I don't want to tempt fate.
Okay. Thought there was going to be more to it.
Grim Inventor's coat, Plague Sower's hands, Grim Inventor's gloves. I'm just getting loads of gloves and stuff at the moment. I'm just going to send everything's going in my stash.
Oh, Robbie.
What's happened to him? Nah,
Crashed.
he's crashed before he's got his loot. Oh, dude.
I looked up and went, oh, Robbie hasn't picked up his stuff. And I've just looked at top right and he's not there.
Sorry, dude.
I didn't even know Robbie. It wasn't until I saw obviously I picked my stuff up and then I looked over and went, oh, Ben's got his stuff. I wonder what Robbie got. And then I looked and went, Robbie hasn't picked up any of his stuff. Oh, well, maybe he's just letting it auto pick up or something. And then I went, oh, he's not here.
Oh, dude. Oh, my God.
What?
I've got 99.4k Damascus offering in my stash.
Oh.
And I've been using a bloody 89k one. And maxing it out with shards as well. Bloody idiots.
I kind of have to move it on so we can get Kurgorn in, unfortunately, there, Robbie. I feel a bit bad. It's, what have I done here? Load up some kind of news thing. No, it's gone now. Okay.
What have I got on my Damascus offering? Claymore Torrent Dark Sacrifice. Sorry, me. What am I doing?
Okay. It's up to you, Kurgorn and Robbie. If you want to decide between the two of you, you know, whichever one wants to use that code, that's absolutely fine. We've got 2 runs, and then we'll grab. God, I've forgotten the guy's name now. Well, not having a go. Lennis. Hey Abu, well, most of the 99s will be probably down to the appreciation package, and I assume that's because Ben hasn't looked at his stash since he last had the appreciation package. So that'll probably be because of that. I think I got like about 3 Death Shields that were 99.4. Brandon, nice to meet you. As obviously kind of a long-time regular to our streams now, so we've got about 3 runs left, so we're actually going to be doing 2 more for whether it's Kurgorn or whether it's Robbie. They're both being very British right now and saying it's they don't want to take up on it. And then we got one more for Lennis to be able to go through an Eye of the Storm just to finish the night off. But oh, Ben, your inventory's like triggering my OCD for the fact that everything's highlighted as new.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Oh, well, thanks so much, Abu. Hopefully we've actually got... Well, we're still working on more Outriders content, just because the game's on a slight decline at the moment. Doesn't mean that we're gonna pack it up. We are gonna try and look into a couple of other things on the side, but Outriders will still be our main bread and butter. So, yeah, we're definitely going to still be doing that. In fact, actually, I've started work on a 2-parter, which hopefully will be out Wednesday. And I don't know if I should bring the second part out on Friday. What do you think, Ben?
Nah, leave
Do I
it.
bring it out on Thursday or Friday?
So when, like, what would that be? Wednesday and Friday?
Yeah, so Wednesday and Thursday or Wednesday and Friday?
No, Wednesday and Friday.
Wednesday and Friday. Okay,
Mm.
fair enough then. That's fine. So I can do that and probably still cover the dev news, whatever we get on Thursday. Let's do a scorch. We can do a quick scorch. So yeah, so it's going to be our stance, obviously following last week, with obviously the news about Fortress and how it's been changed and how they want to bring some stuff down so it's kind of like equal power level and all that kind of thing. I wanted to look at what tier 3 mods can actually be amended to be able to have the lesser used ones brought up to the standard of things like Moaning Winds, things like Fortress, things like Dark Sacrifice, etc., etc. And what changes I would like to actually see be made. Because obviously now it's not off the table that they can actually change a mod altogether. So I think we need to, we can actually look at it now from an actual standpoint of, what would we like this mod to be? What can we do? So unfortunately, if I was to do the whole video in one go, it would probably be close to 50 minutes to an hour long, and I don't know about you, but I don't necessarily have like 50 minutes just to sit through one single video if I was watching on YouTube, so we're going to cut it down into 2 parts. So I'm going to start doing a little bit more work looking into a couple of builds as well, because I did say I was going to do a lightning build, and I haven't even had time to sit down and try it because I've been trying all these other games out, and so that's going to be possibly my next move. And yeah, there's still stuff for us to cover. It's just it's unfortunately not content, and that's the main kicker. That's an interesting take, Brandon. On percentage, I like the idea on that. That's not a bad shout. But it would then mean that none of the others kind of really match up. So, okay, so to give you an idea of how this video is currently looking, so let's take Ultimate Bleed. Ultimate Bleed bullets that you get on the bulwark. Now, obviously, by itself is an okay mod. It's used. It's kind of a niche pick, but it's used by Devastators to be able to spread bleed a little bit easier, and obviously to benefit from their seismic kind of like builds and all that. So, they have a gun that's there to be able to just inflict bleed. But if you were playing any other kind of class, you're not necessarily going to go for it. Let's be real. It's just kind of there. It's sitting in your stash. You've just grabbed it. So what if we gave, Ultimate Bleed a reason? What if we gave it a tier 3 legendary status, and we allowed it to do something more than just Infinite Bleed? So that's the general idea as to where I'm going for it. Obviously, still keep the mod true to its nature. Obviously, keep it true to what it's actually there for, but just give it extra power. Rather than just inflict a status. What else can it do?
Oh no, I've lost my rounds, damn it.
You didn't even sound disappointed that time. It's almost like oh no, I've lost my rounds.
Yeah.
Sure. Do you need this one? Well, there you go.
No, I'm good.
Huh. There's a pod here. Band thing crashed. Those pumps think they're a flood. The flood's cleared up. I can use the pod now.
Hey, Fire Clown, how's it going? How's life treating you?
Why am I miles away? Oh! Oh, that's great.
I'll start running after the bullets now.
Nah, I'm gonna die.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all good. We're all down there. Just obviously doing, you know, the usual grind. Monday and Thursday. It's, yeah, other than that, yeah, it's alright. It's just trying to figure out the next big Babylon thing. I was on one health son. Actually on one health.
What? I thought he died twice then, he hadn't.
Alright, Zahidi. I found one of our
Oh, nice. Is that? Remind me, Monica and Enoch. Is that the chair emote?
That water's gonna be a lifesaver, Outrider.
I feel like that's the case.
I'll be sure to bring people good news.
Access granted.
It's that's some dedication right there if it is that one. Yeah, it is. Oh, fair play. I might sit down one day and try and get that, to be fair to you. But well, it wasn't until last week, I think. I think it was last week where I finally actually got all 100% achievements in Steam. Because yeah, really couldn't. What do I have to do? Complete historian. Grab a page and then do all the side quests. Just couldn't be bothered. Just thought it would just stay there. And I thought, you know what? No, it'd be nice to have the 100%. So one of the accolades is booked. Do tell. Which one? Because if I get to that point, I'm kind of curious. Cool. Alright, so that just leaves one more. And there is a Boomtown, perfect. And then that just leaves us an Eye of the Storm, and then that's us done for the evening, if that's alright with you, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
I got.
Clicks. Oh, all the way from Australia. Fair enough. Well, thanks very much for popping in. Unfortunately, we actually normally do this from 9 to 11. And currently it's 11:28 on our side. So actually, we closed the queue off and we were looking to wrap it up today. But we do this on Thursdays as well. So same time. Obviously, if you turn up a couple hours earlier, next time you'd be able to join and take part. I am dead. What is going on? I don't normally like to turn people away, but yeah, we do. Well, unfortunately, we do have to wrap it up at some point. Oh, I'm not even paying attention. There we go. Let's grab that. You want it? Oh,
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Stay hard? Yes, I believe it does. So the more your actual numbers show up, that's the figure that actually gets added in. At least that's my understanding of it anyway. So obviously if you, for example... Oh god, one. It got froze. Oh, this is a bit of a bad run for me. So for example, if you did...
Oh no.
Let's say on a
Went up my range.
CT1, you had one pump action shotgun critical that hit for 20 mil, and then you let your wife do the rest of the run and gets all the other kills, blah blah blah. You do absolutely nothing. She'll probably be sitting there with like maybe 1 to 2 mil damage. You'll still be there on your 20 mil, just purely because of that.
Oh shit. Okay.
There we go. if they made some of the mods scale from either firepower or anomaly power, where it made more sense. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad chat. I mean, I think one of the best mods they've actually made for this game so far is anomaly enhancement. I think it's really undervalued for what it could actually be. The only problem is that if you are going for a firepower, you're not going to get much benefit from anomaly, because obviously, or your anomaly boosts are in the bottom tree, whereas your firepower's are at the top. So you're not going to. I think it's not been very well thought out in the first place, but I think it has potential down the line. So I'd like to think at some point, yeah, that's going to be. Oh, why would you drop me a 93.5k burst assault rifle that's crap rolls? God damn it, it teases me like that. So yeah, I'd love to see them do, like, to experiment a little bit more that side. That would be quite fun. I don't see why not. Maybe the other way around. Maybe we can get one where our firepower feeds back into our anomaly power. But obviously that means they're going to have to make some new stuff to be able to do that. FireClan, the one you're watching currently at the moment is Ben, or Benzo, and he is using a Damascus offering with blighted rounds. Obviously, the more kills he gets, the more ammo he gets added back in. So because it's an LMG, I believe it comes with 150 round standard.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right, Ben?
Mm-hmm.
Cool, yeah. Whereas myself, I'm using a burst AR that only has 45. Oh no, sorry, it comes with 100 standard, doesn't it? Because you've gone top tree. So it gives you a 50% ammo boost.
Yeah.
That'll be it. So, yeah. Cool, yeah. No worries at all, Kurgon. I hope you had a good time. And that just leaves us with the time to do Night of the Storm run with... do you know what? I'm going to keep forgetting your name. Oh, I do apologise. With Leonard. And Leonard's in our Discord, so actually you can pop into the chat. So you can actually speak to us while we go through it.
Good times.
And I can close my WordPad. Let's have the key on. Hey Leonard, how you doing? Leonard, you there?
Yep.
How are things?
Yeah, okay. Woke up after a nap and so you were streaming, so I popped in and see if I could get help with that run.
Fair enough. Well, you joined in at the right time, just so we could. We've probably got time to be able to get the one done for you. So it's your first time on Eye of the Storm, is that right?
Yeah. Done a couple of tries, but no completions.
All right. No worries at all. Yeah, we should be all right. So so what class were you? Did you say you were running Pyro? Was it?
Yeah, we've changed some mods, so I have triple heat wave and double thermal bomb with the bonus damage on the pyro.
Ah, perfect. Yeah, so that will actually work wonders. So, yeah, between myself and Ben, we should be able to get enough in that DPS phase for like the first couple of seconds to be able to just wear the guy down. So we should be all right. There have been a couple of times where the Reavers have spawned. Just keep running around, just do your best to stay alive. But as soon as the blighted rounds come back, we should be all right to go into it. So I've dropped a code in the stream for you. So if you want to grab that code, get yourselves into the lobby. Just if you have any kind of questions as we play along, it's a lot easier in a voice chat, but if you have any kind of questions, feel free to let us know, and I'll try and guide you where I can.
And if you just need to scream, just scream. It's fine.
Or do that, yeah, that's absolutely fine as well.
Screaming is optional.
If you want to give a shout out to your mom or something like that, you can also do that here as well. We've
but no one knows your mum, and yeah, she probably doesn't like the game.
I don't think you ever see it even.
So Ben, I think this is the first time we've done Neither Storm as well. Is that
Together.
right?
That's right. Yeah.
Mum. So nice and simple at the start. It's just basically just waves of things. Just basically stay alive and stay on the plate. When it gets to the boss, though, he spawns in. You've got to move a little bit.
You've got to gank
and
him.
then when And yeah, but when he stops moving, because he'll move for like about a second. But when
Yeah.
he settles, that's when you pop your rounds. That's when you pop your healing wave, and that's when you pop your cold snap, and you just basically go straight to his head. And he shouldn't move. The only time you don't need to do that is when he puts a blue shield up.
Yeah.
Because you can't hit him. through that.
Just shout
So-
now, and I'll just press
Okay,
everything.
I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. That's fine.
Chris,
Yes.
how do I turn this bloody walk off? Options.
Oh, I think it's Z. So if you press Z,
Just press Z.
yeah, just press Z. Yeah.
Oh God,
It's-
please. Oh, what is my life?
I think it was Kurgon that mentioned that he's unbound that.
Yeah.
It's,
I'm one of those
I haven't
guys
even done
that I do sometimes specifically press certain buttons, but most of the time I'm pressing all buttons. That is my approach to games.
I've
So
got to get away.
I'll-
Just mash the keyboard.
I'll just press R because reloading. Surely that's good, right? No,
Yeah.
it's not. Your bloody
No,
blighted
yeah.
Rhines has gone. Yeah.
Well, it's good if you're an anomaly because obviously you can use Moaning Winds.
Wow. I've never been a
I
man.
has been
hope
like that.
with the meta changes that actually some of the support combos going to be cool for anomaly builds, like the Marshall debuffing for a debuff Pyro and then Trickster with swords.
Yes, yeah. Well, I was quite surprised as to how effective a debuff Devastator actually could be because I just thought, do you know what? It's just Pyro all the way. But actually, yeah, you can get a lot of work done.
Yeah, I built one today, but the price was good. Unfortunately, I didn't have any high DPS anomaly build with me, but
Well, I'd be curious to compare notes on that because we did actually a video for the Scorpion build, which was a debuff. So if you ever do get a chance, just head over there, have a quick chat of the video, and just see if we're on the same kind of wavelength.
So we did 2 plates.
Yeah. So if you two want to do this one, I'll do the one that says that.
Yeah.
We should be all good. Just let me know if you need anything. Ben, if you want to go on the one with Liver,
Sorry?
if you want to go on the other place and just help out, I'll try and cover this one.
Okay.
And that way we've got it covered. Should be nice and simple. But if you need me, just give me a shout.
Good I?
Oh, there's a brood mother. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I think we've got a good debuff there because pretty sure I just saw some 9mm non-crits.
We got that plate.
Yeah. Cool, that's this play done.
Oh, now I've lost my rounds.
You don't worry too much. You do get them back for the for the boss fight.
Okay.
Cool. So I think
Plate
we're
down.
down to the last plate. Looking good.
So the debuffs on Yagak, should I wait till it stands still?
Yeah, so as soon as he, so he'll float around a little bit for like maybe like a split second. As soon as he stops, just hit him with everything you've got. So all the debuffs first, and then obviously go in, hit him with the Moaning Winds, and it should be.
Okay, is that me as well, Chris?
Yeah, yeah. So there we go. So he stopped. So, there we go. That's the one. That's simple.
That was ridiculous.
It literally is that simple. It's so weird with it. As soon as you get a debuff in, it just dies. And there you go.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no
first
worries.
clear.
That's what we're here for. We got a decent time out of that as well. Yeah, full free hit. Yeah.
What the hell was that? How did he bring it back?
Yeah, I'll keep popping by your Discord a little bit now and then, so we can compare some build notes on the
A
dev.
couple of average. Oh, sorry. Can you repeat that last one? Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
I said I will keep your Discord on so I can, because if you wanted to discuss the Marshall setup, if you have a pyro or something, try to run it with.
Of course, yeah, by all means. Yeah, so we've got a channel for each individual class. So if you have any kind of questions like that, just head over. So obviously, if you've got Devastator one, just head there. And yeah, if I can't help, if Ben can't help, and if Dan can't help, then we definitely have the community there that's able to help out. So, for example, we've got Pixel Reapers. He's probably like our main resident pyro expert. He's definitely able to help you out with those kind of things. Obviously, most of the time I'm the techno expert. And we've just got a few people that are in between most of the other classes. So yeah, if you have any kind of questions whatsoever, feel free to pop it in there, and yeah, someone will be able to help you out. Not a problem at all.
Yeah, will be interesting to try and run that debuff. A lot different kind of debuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can drop you a link of the one that that I managed to put together, so you can compare notes if you want. I can do a private message you it.
Yeah, we can maybe do it some other when I'm a bit more awake, getting late.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm an hour ahead of you.
Ah, fair enough then. No, I fully appreciate that then in that case. Yeah, I'll drop you the link. You feel free to look at it any time, and if you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll let you know. I'll help you out.
Yeah, I'll catch you guys later. And thanks for the run.
No worries at all.
problem,
You
mate.
keep yourself safe, mate. Speak
Have a
soon.
good one. Have a good one.
Good one.
See you later.
Cool, yeah. I think that's going to be a nice place to wrap that up then, I guess.
Okie dokie.
Right, well, thank you all so much for popping into the stream. Thank you all so much for taking part, and it's been a lot of fun. Have you enjoyed yourself, Ben?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. Yeah, like I say, I enjoy the game. Just haven't got that many hours in it, and I think for that reason, you know, it's kind of new to me, in a sense, relatively compared to you, obviously. Yeah, bit of a learning experience. Press Z next time. There we go.
Cool, yeah. So in that case, we'll see you all on Thursday at 9 o'clock. And seeing as Dan's not here, do you want to do the final line there, Ben?
What does he normally say again? Take care of yourselves.
Keep yourself safe.
Keep yourself
Keep
safe.
yourself well.
Keep yourself well.
And enjoy.
No, I don't want to say that.
Okay, say what you want then.
Guys, thank you very much for attending the stream. Really appreciate it. Good community. Hopefully, we're going to see this game get some really nice new content soon. And I'll be there, man, grinding away at that new content. And yeah, I'll see you on Thursday's stream. Take care. Until then, have a good one.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Enjoy. All done?
Will be.
Oh.
Bye, everybody.
I didn't have to leave.